Bestower is the tower power of making worse into best. That's why he's Bestower. He comes at the time when the world is reached at its worst stage. Tamo Pradhan, totally degraded, empty, insolvent. But he is uplifter, purifier, fortune maker for the ones who have lost their destination or are experiencing a miserable stage. So it's misfortune. He doesn't want to anyone that when now it's time to make your fortune. Bhagya Vidhata, the one who is creating our destiny, making us most lucky again. On the path of devotion, he was praised as merciful. But when we receive knowledge, we realize that he is compassionate, merciful, but he is loveful. There's a difference between mercy and love. Compassion, sympathy is something which is temporary. But love is permanent. Another aspect of love is that it is support for not only at the time of need. Mercy is after you have lost something, you have mercy for them. For example, someone have been very wealthy, but situations, challenges, karmic account made the person poor. You have mercy for that one. He was such a wealthy person. Now he doesn't have anything to look after when his family or himself. Or someone is sick and suffering. You have mercy for them. If someone is disabled, then you have mercy for them. It means afterward support. And love is arrangement, preparation, emerging all whatever the soul would need and will help her. Preparation beforehand. For example, in lokic life, in worldly sense, physical parents prepare everything for the child before the child is born. They will plan everything, what kind of comfort we would like to give to child, what kind of sustenance we want, the vision of the child with love is already big plan that I will, when he grows old or she grows old and capable, I will put her, given the best education, so that he can have a best job, best business, making plan for giving support in many different ways. So difference is that time, energy, feelings are natural beforehand, before even the situation. And mercy, situation opens your heart, creates compassion and sympathy. So, God is praised as love. But his love is unique. His love is unlimited. His love is selfless, benevolent. In worldly sense, when there is love, any kind of relationship in the family, if child is have taken wrong action, or wrong path, there is fear, there is tension. Love is, in fact, love does not create fear. And if you are afraid, worry, because on the path of devotion and the path of ignorance, the meaning of love is also misunderstood. And you bestow or give. Bestower is means giver. But when I say bestower, it is constantly showering, constant support, unlimited support. That's why Baba the bestower, because the theme of this time is bestower. He makes us bestower, but love makes you detached. When you have compassion and mercy out of attachment, it creates fear, tension, worry. Quality should create quality. But because human beings are limited, they can support limited, but in attachment, very subtle karmic account is created. That you, in the name of giving, in the name of serving, in the name of compassion, you take the tension and karmic account of other person on you. Practical examples in the world, that if some are working in a hospital or in a home where people are really in a state where they are mad, they are violent, they are troublesome, they serve them, and after serve time, this compassion and sympathy is in the beginning. But then, because it is not detachment and having the power within the self to remain detached and give, receive and give, it's not. They are not receiver and giver. It means they are not as like only medium in between. They become so tense. Working nurses, for example, its compassion is there. There is really feeling of mercy is there. But that they become so tired and tense because the pain that patient is having or problem that patients are having, they are gradually, vibrations make them, relation with them of their account that they have to pay. Love, Baba's love is that he does not have, he knows that all are suffering, but he doesn't suffer. He is still Satchidanand. He understands the truth that each individual have to pay their karmic account individually, and in the name of, in that people can praise you. People, many people have mercy, and out of mercy they support, but then they, on one side, they absorb the weak situation of the others, and the other side, they want the reward at the same time. That cannot be the truth, because they are giving from limited energy they have, using for them. But love is a flow like Ganges. It is coming, you are taking, and anything if you put in it, it's also flowing, moving forward. But then when it's only compassion and mercy, you are merged in it, immersed in it. So Baba says, I am fully supporting you. I am with you. And he gives as a healer, as a bestower, as the sun, that it gives everything from up above, destroys the rubbish, but does not take rubbish in himself. So it is in this aspect, he is the power who keeps himself above. Detachment. Our love, mercy, took sorrow from them rather than removing sorrow from others. Opposite. Taking sorrow in the situation rather than removing sorrow. And Baba, the bestower, is that he removes sorrows And not only, he makes them also that you can remove the suffering of others. You can help the souls, make the weak ones strong. You are bestower of love situation. Situation is there, but let go the karmic account effect on you. Don't be attached to it. Let go. Don't become possessive in a sense, repeating all the time. When out of attachment, you are giving something. You are with pain or with sorrow, repeating it again and again. And this is planting the seed in you. You are taking infection of the not karmic account directly. Indirectly, you are making karmic account because you take the responsibility. Here is difference. You play the duty and you respond to the situations. There is ability to remain detached. God is responsible, but He remains detached. He does not absorb our sorrow. He observes and then make us see what made us suffer and enables us to perform elevated actions and realize where we have gone wrong. While in ignorance, we blame others. Because of this, I am suffering. Because of discrimination, I am suffering. Because of deception, I am suffering. It goes because. But Baba, the knowledgeful one, when knowledge is filled in love, you let go the situation and you are able to help themselves. God help those who help themselves. And so He is detached and yet very loving, creates self-respect in us. He has compassion that we have lost everything. He is merciful, but He creates self-respect and doesn't become attached to the situation that we are. He makes us to see it was a scene in drama, it was a scene of karmic account, it was payment of something. So take action, you should take place. But reaction is of the situation should not affect you. Just like anger reacts against anger. It's called reaction. May you repeat it. What is reaction? Whatever other person mistake is making, you repeat it. Angry person, you are angry. Someone does disrespect you, you disrespect it. Someone defames you, you defame him more than another person. But Baba's act is letting go of what others have done. Knowing but making them realize that this is you have done, but then you have to open to learn for yourself. So in love is the light of knowledge to become detached and stay above to give the power, shower the energy to the soul. Not under the influence, but above the influence, staying up above. So this is why he is bestower, he remains up above. And then he does not come in the golden age, remains totally detached. With love he gave everything. It is love that he becomes mother. It is love he becomes father, always showing his love. And he becomes friend and holds our hand and say, I walk with you. He becomes very innocent, our child, and says, see the love and respect I have for you. He becomes helper at the time of difficulty and gives solution, but himself is detached. It is yoga with him, but his yoga, his relationship does not absorb our situations. Only then you can bestow. So Baba is the bestower. He does not absorb our sorrow, but he observes and then makes us observe what is the reason that you are suffering, and wants us also to be liberator from that situation. He liberates us and bestows wisdom, bestower of wisdom, bestower of the power to handle the situation, opening open yourself to learn what the situation is, and then you handle it. So it is his stage is like that. Unless you not have let go of whatever has happened into you, that problem will remain with you, and even other situation is past. You had been sick, you had an operation, you are healed, but keep remembering, I had an operation, doctor had, you remember that situation as you are happening through now. That is past. So it means the stain of the past are pulling you back. You cannot experience more. That is not called compassion for the self or love for the self. Love for yourself is that even the situation is wrong, but protect yourself. First quality of love is protection. So he makes us protect myself from the effect what has been on me of the situation. Either I failed my exam or I failed in situation where I was capable but I could not do anything. I was not aware that I can be capable to handle it. Situation comes that I can really help that person, but I did not help because of past some karmic account or some my nature of reaction of others. So Baba does not keep any kind of effect of defect of anyone. And we are not compassionate for ourselves either. We repeat again and again and make a story of the situation. So it means one time what I suffer it 20 times. So how can I call that I love myself? I can bestow blessing to myself. I can give du'aएं blessings. But what was happening instead of dua? Once Baba said, you are giving dua. In English, in Hindi, dua is blessings, bestower of blessing. And dua is smoke. So inside, you became a factory. Inside, fact is there, but effect and reaction is working inside. You have, with mercy and compassion, help someone, and that person did not say even thank you. Right? You say, I worked so hard. I gave my bones. I gave my money. I gave my time. For my child, I work 12 hours. And now see what is it. Why this love did not remain permanent? The effect of the act or defect at that time. Now change my action. I earn, but I destroyed it. Says, don't, I am not giving bestower of blessing. I am not making the situation best. So dhuma it is that this fire is burning inside of praise, of compassion, receiving some kind of reward, receiving some kind of honor. So then jealousy, hatred, reaction, they are burning inside. And the fire and this negative tendencies are burning, though I had love, but this love became fire. And then it is just like factory must create a chimney to remove the fire, to remove the smoke. So what happened with us in this negative expectations of and creating new karmic account with them out of attachment, we became possessive to the situation and possessive to the person. We call it was love. I use very often the example of water. Love is very clean. Love is very pure. Love heals us. Love forgives and forgets. Love has a natural nature of protecting. For example, even common sense, the concern and love. You are driving and there is some kind of fear of accident. The up and down hill is there. And suddenly you realize that accident can take place or another car is very near. First reaction of the driver is he wants to save the patient that is sitting behind. Have you experienced this, those who are driving? You're concerned because it's a natural, your vision is to take them safe. And you are also safe yourself as well. So attachment is not there, but as detached and yet compassion is. Means feelings are positive. It's compassion. And love is feeling of let go. But open your heart to understand them, understand myself. So God also wants to make us understand that we do not understand ourselves as well. How can we understand God? So His love and compassion is that He always gives us vision of our ability, our divinity, our inner strength, our inner power. So this at the confluence stage, Baba is bestower of blessings. So give blessings when mercy, love, good wishes, pure feelings. This is also fire of love. You have self-respect and you do not have any expectations, and you have a consciousness of maintaining your dignity. You are generous, royal. You do not expect anything because you have given not to fulfill the expectations of others, but it is your royal sanskaras of giver as a seed. You are detached. Seed has full potential to grow a tree. But it is giving, constantly giving. That potential is not visible, but in fact, by being incognito, it is giving what is in it. Humble. So love is it's dedication with humanity. Attachment is dedication with expectations. Love is clean water, and attachment, same energy, polluted energy. Instead of giving blessing, du'aएं, it's giving smoke. It means, example, blaming, complaining, comparing, reaction, rejecting. This kind of things comes only when attachment is there. And love is let go. Flow is there. And if I drink it's healthy. It is like a mirror, so clean, transparent. No agenda behind. No expectations behind. Now same water, I put little bit dust in it. Would it be healthy to drink? What was making me healthy, reaction is it makes me sick. So my original quality, love, when compassion in the form of, I became very passionate. Passions became uncontrollable. Matlab desire was to help, but I became possessive. This is difference. So here I mix up my expectations. I put little bit dust in it. I know that result will be good, but expectations make it creative tension in others as well, or created burden. Now, same water, I put little bit more dust in it. It was cleaning my clothes. Dirty clothes could clean the water, clean my sari when it was clean water. More dust is mixed in it, it is making opposite reaction. It is making my clothes dirty. It has a flow. If I it's not attached, it's a flow. Pure energy, love flows natural. More dust is mixed. It is not moving fast. Transparency is gone. It is not moving, it's slowly moving. Clean water moves fast. Mixed dust, another thing moves slow. More dust is mixed in me. Then what is happening? It is becoming into mud. It's not called water. Water is still in it, but it is mud. So duaएं, good wishes, pure feeling was coming out from the factory, understanding the fact, was giving blessings, learning everything. Love will forgive and forget. So, but then attachment will not forget. It will hold on to what past you have given. Give it away, forget it. Karmic account was there, or you performed your duty, or you expressed your royalty, or you became naturally wanted to express your good feelings. So automatically you become detached observer of it. But attachment becomes, it is clinging to you. So it cannot become bestower. Another aspect of, अभी कोई आए नहीं है, उनको आना है ना, ब्लेसिंग सब वो है ना, आज सौगात देनी है ना.
दीदी अभी क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर है.
अच्छा, तो ये तो बताया नहीं. अच्छा, तो ठीक. Now there are some questions I would like to have it.
So
I thought because of blessing, so soon you are giving Sogat.
after this.
It's after it.
So I would welcome Charuban to come and sit here and extract jewels from Didi through some questions.
मेरे को वो चाहिए सुनने का.
She's bringing it. Dardiban
ये
is
काम का नहीं है, यहाँ से चाहिए. ये बोले.
So Charuban is old
बहन
Baba's
थे,
child.
वो मुझे वो ज़्यादा अच्छा
From-
लगता है जो ऑफिशियल है.
So Sister Charu is a very old Baba's child in knowledge since 1978 and based in London. She would ask few questions, and even from audience, if you have any questions, please write on a piece of paper and hand it over to her. Thank you.
अच्छा ठहरो. Okay, you speak.
Om Shanti Didi.
Yeah.
What an opportunity to me, an honor.
1 minute.
And
सुनो, सुचरिता, सॉरी, धरती,
Dirty,
तब तक इनको ये दे दो. तब तक इसमें बोली जब तक वो तैयार करे. हाँ, उनको दो ना.
Didi, I always ask you questions in Hindi. So now this is a different form. Ask you questions in English. And listening to you, all the questions I had been creating in my mind from time to time, from this morning and even during, you kept answering all the questions. So now it seems like I haven't got much questions left. So, but by listening to this today's Morli, and Baba mentioned about Dharmaraj, and Baba mentioned Dharmaraj, yeah, and I was just thinking that is Dharmaraj going to be compassionate towards the end towards us? Because because even if some of us might have come very late, some of us must have come quite early, like myself. We must have sort of wasted time now and then, here and there. And now we want to gallop and make a fast effort. But still there is that question in the mind that does Dharmaraj have compassion and mercy at the end towards us?
Dharmaraj, yeah. So this is what is true love. A doctor cures the person by making him aware what the sickness you have, what the disease you have, and what it is that you have to have prevention. Then doctor, मैं इसको उतारूंगी तो सुनाई पड़ेगा ठीक. So doctor gives you it is of course has mercy, but at the same time with mercy, कौन सा वाला है? वो ठीक है. हाँ बोलो, अभी देखो मुझे सुनाई पड़ता है. अच्छा नहीं अभी ठीक है, मैं पहले आंसर देती हूँ. वो नहीं यूज करूँ. ये भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट है. What is Dharamraj? Dharamraj does not punish us. But Dharam, when it is ruling in my life, this will bring deep repentance, sorrow, and suffering by realization is the real punishment. Somebody else's punishment is different. But if I make a mistake, Baba is merciful and loveful, has compassion from now that be careful, be soul conscious, be loving, be detached, right? And if you are not making this effort, in the end, you yourself with Baba is Dharamraj. At that time, Baba becomes detached. Dharamraj becomes the one who makes me realize where I made mistake. And my Swadharam is my purity and detachment from the body. Shanti does not mean that I am a peaceful soul. Baba says real Shanti is when soul is detached from the body. At that time, when I am really detached from the body, it is not with me. Then I become observer of my own action, and my film is rolling through me. My film is actually rewinding, and this film is making me see what mistake I made. But the reason, whether I became possessive, or I became greedy, or I became egocentric, or I became selfish, but I could not forgive myself, I could not be detached. What the might of the Almighty was there, I did not absorb in me. And now I repent. My Dharamraj, with God is Dharamraj, means laws of karma. Dharamraj is not anybody else. knowledge and laws of spirituality. Laws of spirituality and truth is dharma and karma. That is what is punishing me.
So Didi, just
Now बेशक इससे बोलो, अभी मैंने ये डाला हुआ.
so now, as you have explained in your talk recently, you're sharing that really we have to be first compassionate. No.
I have to play a game. Somehow, because this one I can hear only with this. And this preparation.
Okay now, Didi, can you hear me?
हाँ जी, अभी पूछो.
So, as you shared earlier, that we mix up everything. And to be compassionate to the self, I think, is more important, first step, before becoming compassionate towards others.
Yeah.
Because we are accumulating all the dirt within us. And we have to let go of that dirt and the dhua that comes out of it. Yeah. So this is what really is the step that I have to take to become free from any last minute punishments and desires and these things. Okay. Another question is, we have all
बड़े
relationships.
थोड़ा धीमे बोलो. या मैं इसको उसका आवाज कम कर.
She wants to reduce the volume.
No, so if you just keep it
Oh,
like
wait.
this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
नहीं इसको नजदीक रखना है. इसको.
हाँ,
इस-
अभी सुनेंगे.
ये
नहीं,
वाला.
अच्छा.
आप मेरे को बोल रहे तो उससे
अच्छा,
बोलो.
okay.
नजदीक रखो अपने मुंह के.
I think we are all learning now. We have all relationships with the Father Supreme, Father, Mother, Teacher, Sadguru, friend, brother, etc. Then where and how in the drama we missed out on claiming the gifts that Baba bestows on us. And how can we now make up for those lost time and opportunities? Because I do not want to face the Dharmaraj, that is my own weaknesses.
When there is real realization, as also I am detached from myself and remove at this time taking sorrow, the nature of sorrow, and blaming myself and others.
Did you speak in the mic? Yeah, speak in the mic.
Yeah. When I become totally detached, for example, my Dharamraj is punishing me because I become totally detached from myself and observe as what I did. So this is liberating me from the account. It's very important to finish the karmic account that I do not carry with me. Otherwise, I cannot go to the soul world. It is just like washing away. But Baba wants to wash it away beforehand. And yet, then when I learn to forgive myself, when I learn to forgive others, then my love and compassion is real. When I have no discrimination between giving 1 time or 10 times, tireless, that is true love. Like Baba, how many, he is telling us so many times, do this, be soul conscious, remind us, and yet intoxication, I am becoming paras, I am becoming divine intellect, and yet I am working as a stone intellect. So my realization then makes me show me reality. It is just like real thing is that now I create my original stage, which Baba says, before becoming deities. When you go, leave your final moment, there should be detachment from everything. This is a story. One sadhu was sitting on a floor of a fountain. He saw a scorpion fell in water. He took him out. Scorpion bit him. It is nature of scorpion to bite, to sting. He went, get some herb and remove it and came back again. Then it bit him again. 3 times it happened. People said, Mahatma ji, you are a wise man. Why don't you kill the scorpion? He says, this is my teacher. How can be this your teacher? He said, this is my teacher. He has taught me 3 lessons. Which 3 lessons? The first lesson he learned, I became aware of my spiritual awareness and my spiritual dignity, that I don't only have mercy and love for human beings, but for every creature. So it is in my subconscious and conscious is the same. So my love for human being and my love for others is the same. So created self-respect in me. Second thing was that everything, if somebody does good for you, you do good for them. When they don't do good, you expect good from them. You don't forgive them. Good, but in fact, those who do bad for you, do good for them. That is your goodness. And so I kept my honor and my respect that I did good, because I have realization when he does not, scorpion cannot forget his task. How can I forget? Forgive those who harm you. So I forgive. I learn forgiveness. First I learn mercy. Second I love forgiveness. Third lesson I love, forgive and forget that you have given. Say, but how can be like that? We remember that something somebody did or I gave to them, but I cannot forget sorrow. I cannot forget what I suffer. He said, this was the secret, because you kept the sorrow inside you, and keeping complaint of yourself or complaining of others. So till the end you kept it, and that became a mirror for you. But I took the sorrow out and learnt a lesson of self-respect, so that is called forgetting. Forgive and forget. That is true mercy. So God says, I give you everything, and then I don't come to see you in the golden age to remind you, see, I have given. I forget. You have given, I have given everything. This is what is true bestower and true merciful. So in the same way, we need to reach that level. Then we are divine. Otherwise we are still human being. Yeah. एक क्वेश्चन और पूछो, थोड़ी सभा है, 7:30 से पहले खत्म हो जाएगा.
दीदी आज गिफ्ट सेरेमनी,
ब्लेसिंग्स है, सौगात है, पर पीस पाओगे, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं. आधा घंटा चाहिए होता है, 15 मिनट में काम होगा. 10 मिनट और करा. हाँ, मेरे को पता नहीं था प्रोग्राम कुछ नहीं कि क्वेश्चन आंसर भी है, प्रोग्राम था क्लास कराना है. I had no only the class, so classes, I took another glass of class. Right? But if it is question answer, I am more happy in question answer because it comes real. Otherwise, I want to keep the topic. I am limited. When it is question answer, I am unlimited. Yeah.
I'll try.
पांडव भवन वाले जाना है.
आपका नहीं सुनाई दे रहा.
I'll try and make it short.
हाँ, उनको पहले बुला लेंगे. अच्छा, और क्वेश्चन है कुछ?
Short and sweet. Okay.
ठहरो. इसमें बोलो देवता.
हाँ जी.
This is a game, practical. हाँ.
Okay. In the world, we come across various types of people who are not Baba's children, who haven't had any knowledge or know anything about Baba. And in our heart, we want to, we feel merciful when we see the situation and everything. But how do we know that our vibrations or our feelings are reaching out to them?
As Baba said, when I am on the seat of detached observer, I am on the side giving, on one side I am giving, other side I am detached. I gave, and if they are not receiving, it means their part is later on. And now what are they receiving is the result of good or bad, what they have done this last few 2,500 years. So according to their karmic account, they will come. They have not made account with God, not made account with the deities. So when we want them, we want to make them, they become our relative in the golden age. That's why we want to bring them. But they are not our relative, they follow something else. So they will definitely be pulled by them. But our love to give them message, we fulfill our responsibility because we do not know which soul is golden aged and which is, and this is a very good thing because it keeps our enthusiasm to serve. Otherwise I say, oh, I do not know is golden aged soul or not. Baba says, see everyone with golden aged soul. So our consciousness will be soul conscious and benevolent and loving. So my quality should not reduce of giving and forgiving. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi, very much. Time is short, questions were many, but thank you.